No Film School's coverage of NAB 2019 is brought to you by Rode Microphones, the choice of today's creative generation. Syrp, simple, portable motion control. Blackmagic Design, creating revolutionary solutions for film, post-production, and television.
Hey, this is Charles Hain. I'm here at NAB Show 2019 with Ben from Syrp. So it looks like you have a major revision of your original premiere. The Genie was the big launch product for you guys, and now you're back with a big revision of it with the Genie 2. So walk me through sort of an overview of the changes with the Genie 2 versus the original Genie.
Cool, yeah, so the Genie 2 now is basically made up of two modules. So we have a pan tilt drive. It can be used on a tripod for pan tilt motion control. We can shoot time-lapse, video, panorama, all within this one device now. And then we also have the linear module as well. So this is the linear drive, which is effectively the new Genie, and that can attach to any film equipment on the market, and you can shoot, motion video, time-lapse, everything.
So you're not limited to a Syrp slider. I could take it out to another kind of slider and it would still work.
Definitely. That's a big part of our design, is to try and make these things expandable.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about more things you can do in the app than before?
We completely rebuilt the app, so you can now basically set a start and an end point using the onboard joystick rather than setting up a distance. Now all you do is basically drag the joystick and you drag it to a point where you want to start. So I frame up my object, so if I was shooting an interview or I was shooting B-roll or whatever, I could get my object right into place and I hit start. And then I drive the product to the end point, and I frame up my subject again with this joystick here, driving the product around, and I hit end, and that's it. So if I wanted to set a keyframe, I just drag the scrubber to a point in time where I want to add one, and now I can drag this to a point. So in this scenario now, if I run this movement, the linear motion is going to be quite fast at the beginning, and that's going to hit that keyframe and going to slow down. So I can combine any type of movement using multiple keyframes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but at the bottom it looked like you could choose keyframe types, like Bezier and other sort of shapes?
Yeah, so I can click on a keyframe and then add in, ease out.
Oh, whoa!
So this is going to smooth out the keyframe. So rather than it hitting the keyframe and then abruptly changing speed, it's going to slowly change, so it's nice and smooth and you get that smooth motion. The nice thing about this, how we designed it, is that we can just simply switch to time-lapse mode, and the entire graph is exactly the same. The way that it's computed and everything is exactly the same.
Now, is there any kind of exposure control built in? You're doing a time-lapse from day to night. How would that kind of thing work?
Yeah, so this is probably the most exciting thing we've got coming out. I mean, the product's got USB-C and it's got Wi-Fi, so as well as Bluetooth. There's a lot of technology built in. What that means is that we can control the camera through USB now, so we can do camera control from the app, we can automate exposure ramping, we can get image previews from the camera to the phone, and we can compile time lapses on the device as well. But it's all coming soon.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, thanks.